Welcome back to Choppin' It Up, here at Faded, with the First Lady,
Danny,
my co-host,
Sincere,
me, your host Gucci. We'd like to welcome you to sit down and chopping it up with us. Now, a couple minutes ago, we were just sitting here having a whole discussion about our first times with our first true loves and people we thought that, really mattered to us and how things went and how things are going and where we are in life and who we became because of it. So, we're going to just pretty much talk about our first loves and our first relationships. I think Sincere had his hand up, so he's going to start off with the, explanation of his life.
yeah, I definitely did, because she was special. She was had me in the moments of not teary, but we had such good vibing moments that I didn't realize it was special until I got older to respect what we had. I'm talking about best friend, called, something was going on. Even if something wasn't going on, I made sure to communicate, like, yo, what's up? How you feeling? What you doing? What you trying to get into? That type of vibe. And I wish I would have definitely, especially looking for what I'm looking for now, like a marriage and trying to build that foundation, a stable foundation, not just no regular foundation, a foundation that I can give my daughter something to look forward to, a woman that my daughter can look up to. Not that, saying that she don't look up to her mom, but it'd be like, all right, that woman worked with my dad when I thought, maybe because of my mom, I don't think no woman would be able to work with her. I'm not saying she's bad, but complicated. You know what I mean? And she was one that completed me. She gave me a sense of stability that I respected on a lot more levels that she may not have known. That was though when we had our moments, I think she hurt me and didn't know she hurt me by speaking on someone else that she was in a relationship with and wound up having a child with someone else. I'm like, oh man. Where I was like, oh no, it's cool. Yeah, cool. But in the back of my mind, I was like,
you had to suck it up.
yeah, I'm like, man,
She ain't cool.
heifer.
Fuck
No.
you, man.
Yeah, like, but
What force am I for the homie?
yeah, like on some real, because that level of love that I had for her, it was genuine. I gave that genuine love to someone who wasn't deserving of it. That to this day, like, don't understand and respect. Genuine love for me is giving love to someone, no matter what they do that might hurt you or build you up. It's still the same. It don't change. That's genuine. That's my love that I have given to someone that didn't appreciate it, to that person that I was giving it to, that I didn't know what my love language was as far as being genuine, was that was given to her, that was giving it back to me. And I was just like, oh wow, this is, dunce, not understanding, but was sitting over there. Yeah, I was definitely blinded to the situation. I was like, dang, man. And the craziest thing is that because we was talking about this before the topic, I didn't realize that I had that with them. You know what I mean? It's like you playing a game and like, dang, it was the secret passage. And I missed it. I walked past this like 30,000 times.
Didn't realize that part of the level was supposed to be.
That's to get through the whole journey.
Like, why is that one tree a different color?
You feel me? And I come to realize now, accepting wisdom and learning intelligence, proper intelligence, I like to say.
You in this phone, bro.
I'm gonna let that go.
Just let it stay down there now.
I'm gonna let that go. Is the fact of it's you only supposed to, for me, you're only supposed to be one person. Thank you. And
It cracked.
oh man, But
It cracked?
yeah,
It did crack?
yeah.
You a lie.
I'm hoping I can wipe it, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Y'all know what it is.
Android
Chop it up
phones.
fans, y'all understand what happens when you drop your phone with no case. I'm gonna go get me a case today. Not that it
He
matters.
needs to get an
Damage
Apple
is
phone.
done. But no.
I want everyone who watches the show to understand that every show is sponsored in part by Apple Corporation because everything we film on is an Apple product.
Pause. That is a lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a joke.
That's, everything we use, down to Director Drew in the back, is we record these shows on Apple products. And this man disrespects us every episode with these Androids. And, you know, technology has a way of checking other technology. So we just haven't, he's just getting, he's fine. He'll be fine. Continue with your story, sir. Come on.
I will not deny or confirm
He has no reason to. He just got a crack in his phone.
to anything that he has said as far as any of that statement. But I will definitely confirm my first love. And the appreciation that I have for her, because to find a genuine love for me, for what I went through, as far as trying to find my way, it was, I'm glad that I came to some point in my life that I could respect the love that we had. It's a different type of feel to call someone and talk to somebody and just not have to worry about breaking out your wallet. To have someone to have a communication with them, just what you pay, and not have to offer or give them something to keep that thing on a regular. You know what I mean? Like you bought pizza. I gotta get the soda.
The one thing again?
She bought pizza.
Uh-huh.
I gotta get soda. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that you come in and you're like, oh, this is, I gotta bring it on. But to have somebody like, oh, you bought pizza, don't worry about it. Look in the fridge, I already got soda. You know what I mean? It's already there. You know what I mean? That's how it was with me and her, that first real love. And I completely, and a lot of times it came down to visual for me. It was like, oh man, to realize like, dang, that visual really wasn't bad. That visual really was good. And I was just blinded. Like my man said, I was blinded to a lot of those situations that I was like, man, I would like to say her name, but I ain't gonna put her on blast because she might be married now. Put her on blast. She might be married now. Yeah,
No, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that.
So, like, my first love started, I was in the 6th grade, from the 6th grade to my sophomore year. I can say with that relationship taught me selflessness. It taught me, similar to what you were saying with yours, it taught me my job is to make sure he good, his job is to make sure I'm good. Mm-hmm. I learned that early in that relationship. It also, he was like my best friend. I was in the 6th grade, I grew up a tomboy. So like, boys discovered me before I discovered boys. Like, boys would be like, oh, she's cute, I want to be around her. And I'd be like, nigga, I can run faster than you. Mm-hmm. Or I can pop a willy longer than you can.
Yeah.
Like, I was...
Step your game up.
Right, and they like, you know, trying to, you know, get with me, and I'm trying to beat them. Mm-hmm. So he was the first one that, like, you know, I was like, ooh, like, I like him. And it lasted all the way until my sophomore year of high school. I think we just grew apart, but it didn't end in a bad way at all. I'm still friends with him to this day. He has children and I believe a fiance and everything. Great guy. But those is the lesson that I brought into other relationships. Mm-hmm. Was if I'm making sure you good and you making sure I'm good, us, you know, we good.
Yeah, if I may, in my mind, that's a marriage. You feel me?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm making sure you good. The support nowadays is greed. Is the female sitting over there saying, "Oh man, make sure I get mine because I gotta take care of this. And then the man is sitting over here saying the same thing, but ain't nobody working together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody giving the support of make sure you good because I know you gonna make sure I'm good.
Right.
They sitting over here, I'm gonna make sure I'm good because I don't know if you gonna make me good.
Right.
And that's the
it takes a lot of people to go through a couple relationships to learn that. So for me to have had that as my first relationship.
You said what, 6?
6th grade. Like we started in 6th grade.
That's a genuine.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, yes, like we was like, but still to this day, people will still be like, remember when you used to be with? And I was like, girl, that was like, we broke up like sophomore year high school.
That's those awkward moments right there. That's the bull right there.
Right, but that's because during that time, we were inseparable. Like we did everything together, whether it was hanging out in the mall, you know what I'm saying? Summer times, especially being in the 6th and the 7th grade, it's hard to keep up with a specific friend during the summertime. So for us to have dragged that out for years, like
especially if you
learn longevity with it, how to stick things out in a relationship.
Listen, relationships nowadays they don't even last 6 years.
Why do you think that is?
I didn't get to my part yet. You want to talk about the 6-year shit? Go ahead. It's fine.
No. We're going to let Brother Gucci.
No. 6 years.
We're going to let Brother Gucci speak his mind.
Look, man.
6 years what?
Because, they don't last 6 years, But I think mine's lasted all of maybe a year, not even a year. See, my dumb ass met this girl when I got to Mays Landing. And when I got to Mays Landing, New Jersey, I was 16, 15. Ooh, my fault. Let me not pat my mic. But she was like my age, younger. I was about the same age. We had met, talked. She was cool. She moved to Florida. Came back some months later. She was pregnant. I don't know what about me said, hey, let's make this a real thing. But we made it a real thing. And she was not only like my first love, but she was also my first sexual experience. So a lot of awkwardness came out of the whole thing.
She put it on you, bro?
No.
No?
Actually, no.
I was trying to give you,
no.
Not you. I was trying to give the other person some kudos.
No.
Clearly.
No. She know who she is. Mm-hmm. I just realized that vagina shouldn't feel like an igloo on your first time. But, we learned a lot that day.
Dang.
And, we plowed through a lot of stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Matter of fact, shoot, she had her daughter the day before my birthday. We were both in the hospital having her child. And I'm like preparing for my birthday and her child was being born. And after her child was born and she got a stroller and some things out of me so it could help take care of the kid and stuff, that was the last time we spoke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's
So what was the lesson you learned out of that? What's the biggest lesson that you carried?
Hold on real quick. That was your first love?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you, because can I be
Only
a brother?
love can make you accept another man.
Because how it sounded,
only love.
How it sounded definitely was a situation of like, man, I don't know about if it was love. I think it was a lot of that love that you left out.
Left out?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So you had a situation, she got a lot out of you the first time. That first time for you, I mean, you said, tell me if I'm wrong, you said igloo. It
was definitely like sticking me.
Nothing that you've said from the moment of the start was anything about love or appreciation or it was more so like a first time, like, hey, the first time I got some kitty cat, which I know that's not the case.
No, it was the first time at that time, yeah. But I knew it would feel better because I've pleasured myself better, so I would have thought that it would have been different. But I'm not worried about that part. We had a relationship prior to where it was like we were cool, we were friends, we were talking, we were this, that, and the other. She wound up going to Florida for a couple months, came back at the end of the school year, and I'm like, oh, you're pregnant. Now, in my logical mind, I should have been like, yo, you belong to somebody else. You're having this person's kid, you're this, that, and the other. She's like, no, I went down there, being all fast, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, shit happens, I get it. We still talking, we come back into being friends again. Now, being friends again, we get into this relationship because I really enjoy being around her.
So that was the love.
Yeah. It was there before.
A vibe. Yeah, it was a vibe that you had. You know what I mean? Because, bro, you, as my brother, you strong. You know what I'm saying? you ain't just like,
It sound like y'all was in high school.
Yeah.
It sounded like high school, exactly,
shit.
you know, and on top of that,
you gotta
my
go
man-
through shit like that. I
Yeah.
hate to say it, not
Yeah.
specifically like
I
that.
was
but
glad
you
I
gotta
went through
go
that
through
because
crazy
that crazy shit early kind of woke me up early to look at crazier shit. Like I'm definitely not walking down this one. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I mean, when it comes to the babies at the end, but I ain't going to interrupt. My bad.
No. But then we finally got around to doing it, and we did it, and it was like sticking your dick in the freezer. It was
Hey,
like,
can I ask you a question?
What's up?
It might sound like a joke, but I'm serious. Did the neighbors know your name?
Did the neighbors know my name?
Was they like, hey, young people?
No, because my mom was upstairs, so we definitely couldn't make noise. We weren't allowed to make noise because I was still a minor, she was a minor, and I didn't want
She was
Was it
already
like
pregnant. Shit.
Huh?
You had to keep her mouth closed.
We had to work some things out. She was like, "You're not a virgin." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." You've done this before. No, not, but it didn't seem hard in the videos, so I just
The videos definitely.
fucking videos. They help, okay? But after it was all said and done, she had her kid, got her little Depo-Provera shot, and that was the end of us talking because she was a free bird to go ahead and do what she wanted to go do, and I'm like, "Oh, well, fuck it. I guess you got a stroller in the crib out of me."
So what was the lesson you learned out of that?
I learned a couple lessons.
That you brought to other relationships.
Yeah, that I brought to other relationships.
Ooh,
First and foremost.
Look at the first lady.
No, and so now we're narrowing them down. First and foremost, if their vagina's cold as ice, you're not fucking with them because
Got you.
that's just not good.
Makes sense.
For you fellas.
Secondly, if she's carrying someone else's child, you should let her have her life decisions before and her life experiences prior to you making any permanent decisions. 3, I would state the obvious. So, fuck these hoes, but no, I think a hoe has a place in life too. So, but I mean, I just learned to not bite off more than I can chew. But I always bite off more than I can chew. I'm just a creature of habit that, I see a meal and I'm going to eat the whole plate. Come to find out, that plate is way too much, and it was so much under the surface that you didn't see. You dig? But, you live and you learn daily.
I can relate with you.
So what was the lesson that you learned in your first loves?
I'm gonna tell you that as soon as I dabble on I also bit on too much that I could chew.
With that first?
Yeah, with that first love, because I didn't. Number one, had I known what I had, I would have fought for it. I'm like, oh snap, this is something good. Because everything that I was looking for in a woman, she was that. But she was also looking for something for, mind you, we was young.
Right.
But we understood exactly what we wanted. We wanted someone to be there. Through sickness, health, when you get into, for me, when I get into a relationship, as far as you want to call it what it is, boyfriend and girlfriend is not long term. 2, 3, 4. No, boyfriend and girlfriend is steps that we're making to marriage, and honoring of God. Yeah, because if I'm going to present you, because when I go to the altar, in my mind, I'm presenting you to God so He can bless our union. As we're making that union, this right here, this is who I chose because as boyfriend and girlfriend, because we were boys and girls that got together. And as we traveled in our union and got to know each other and accepted, like, all right, you're going to do some things that get on my nerves. I'm going to do some things that get on your nerves. But we can come to a common ground. And we can work together to be unified in God's eyes and travel no matter what. So the craziest thing that I learned, not the craziest thing, but what I did learn from my relationship was the fact of trying to be open to realizing what's in front of me. I resent and regret what I missed out on because I was so busy fishing for something else that I didn't know that the best thing in front of me was right there. You know what I mean? So I definitely, I take my time. Like the last relationship I had, I said it was like love at first sight, because had I put that love into her, yeah, it would, we'd be together right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
What if she died?
Then clearly I wouldn't be with her, because she'd be dead. But understand, we would have made the steps, you know what I'm saying, to prepare for that situation.
What if you stayed, right? Mm-hmm. And okay, I'm being stupid. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
So what if you stayed, right? And as soon as you cross the street, you got hit by a moped.
For somebody like her, we prepare. I mean, because that's part of that foundation.
You saw me, you've been prepared to get hit by a moped.
Life insurance is preparation. I mean, whereas though that whether it's me or her,
I'm gonna stop.
We can say it was a skateboard. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying it could be a downhill skateboard.
Go on the skateboard, regardless, because Gucci's on his rare form.
I'm in rare form right now.
He said, you know what I mean? But in reality, but that's what you do with someone that you trust.
Yeah,
like that was my best friend. That I learned to better myself, and I also learned to help better other people. It's hard to learn how to better someone else. To better yourself is one thing, but he's like, Danny, I've learned you, I understand, I know how you communicate. Gooch, I know how you communicate. And I can vibe with you to get you to communicate with me. That's a learning situation that I had with her, that it's hard to get that with anyone else, because I don't let my guard down long enough to open up that barrier to be like, hey, like I said, my ex, hey, love you at first sight, because I accept whatever flaw you may believe is a flaw as a flaw. Not going to put that on you, not going to hair on you, not going to, no, because we're not perfect. So we're going to take these strides, and I would like to have that for whatever relationship I have in, but it dwindles. It dwindles, you know what I mean? I want to give someone because I missed out. I don't want the next person, like, next person I'm running to might be that same person, like my best friend. I don't want to miss that opportunity. So, like, I mean, would you miss that opportunity?
Yep.
You said, yeah?
See how we missed the opportunity?
You would miss the opportunity? What opportunity would you miss? From what you learned from your last relationship?
You need life experiences to grow.
You do. You gotta bump your head to your head harder.
You gotta go through what you gotta go through to get to where you're supposed to be.
But you don't know where you're supposed to be.
You don't, but you also don't know where you're going to be if you don't do it.
So what you told me, and because I like messing with you. I like messing with you. All right, when you say, yo, what did you learn from your last relationship?
First and foremost, I'm going to need you to take the Wanye out your voice. I don't get hurt.
Wanye.
Let me tell you how you put it. I don't know if the mic even picked up anything he said, but in reality, what you went through in your first relationship, you say you got to learn, you got to go through what you go through to be who you're going to be. Mm-hmm. Now, you went through a first love. You went through first love. I went through you went through first love. You didn't know who you was going to be. You didn't know what you was going to accept. So as you walk in your path, that you still, because you can't see the future.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you learned something from your past.
Right.
So as you learn, what did you learn from your past that'll probably dictate what you do in relationships right now? Like for me, for someone telling me their experience in their relationship, it opened up the door like, dang, I didn't even realize, because I had a whole different I had a whole different story.
That's what it is. Like I've brought like even relationships that I have today, and not just relationships meaning romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Even my relationships with my nieces, my nephews, and things of that nature. I tell people all the time, I don't love you for you. I love you for me. I love you because it makes me feel good loving you. Mm-hmm. Don't ever look for love for somebody because of
completion.
Right, exactly. So that's something that I learned in that relationship, that I wanted all my relations with people. I wanted to where I feed in and you feed in. But it's not always like that. Not everybody has the same mindset and mentality.
I both said completion. What do you mean by completion?
You know how, simply put, you'll be with your girlfriend and you complete me. Fuck
Okay.
that. I get that. Because that person's here now, not tomorrow. If you walk around incomplete based on someone else's existence, what does that say about you?
I can never be somebody's happiness. I should add happiness.
I should add happiness. I should be the adjunct to your life. I shouldn't be the completion of your life.
This is amazing for me. It's amazing for me because I am that individual.
I know you're such a sap.
No, but I'm
your
also a
girl
killer.
is your happiness.
Yeah, time my pause. Understand, I'm also a killer.
That nigga said, time out.
Right,
I'm a
shut
killer.
up.
No,
Ain't nobody trying to take your street card.
No. It's not about street because the street is just one thing. But when I say like, hey, yo,
You a thug.
no.
Baby,
When I say I'll tell a female and mean it from right here is complete.
Don't make me pull out the goon side.
No. But when I say complete, the completion moment, like I understand that certain words are used in a way that's true definition. True definition meaning for me is like, completion. It's like completion can be a sucker term to majority. As far as we talking about statistics. You know what I mean? If we took a poll like, what we like, what we don't like, that's what I'm saying. I don't take it as that. I take it as I'm the individual because I understand the word completion. For me, it's like, oh man, brother, you complete me because where I'm at right now, I'm whole.
Where you at right now is whole. But imagine taking me away from that equation as fast as you said it.
Can damper.
Can damper everything you just fucking said.
No. I'm saying as far as me, I'm not complete.
Again, so you're not complete. Think about it though. To be an individual, you have to be a complete individual.
Granted that I am.
Yeah.
But also too, I can
I feel
not trying to sound super intelligent. In layman's term, is the understand that y'all don't define me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, with or without y'all.
So how do I complete you?
Because of the fact that where I'm at right now. Time off. Somebody throw a flag.
I was into this.
Yeah.
So where you at right now?
Yeah, so where I'm at right now, the completion is the fact that, one, I feel comfortable. It's not a pressure. It's not something that I'm sitting over here like, man,
I gotta force this.
Like, if you ever tell your chick like, yo, man, you mine.
Then you need to say that you complete this, not you complete me. Because you are complete, and you can't be in a complete relationship if you're half.
If you're half.
Now,
we're missing a piece.
And what I will say is,
and that's what's wrong with half them boys out there right now.
What you feel that you need to say to dignify or clarify, that's for you. For me, I ain't gonna go that deep. Now, as I like to explain, I like to give you the confidence and understanding of where I'm coming from. But I don't have to. and there's nothing that you're gonna say. Like you gave me a clarity. Yeah, sis and bro, y'all both gave me clarity on what to say. That's y'all language. That's your language. I respect it and I understand it. My language is this. Until it makes sense to me, to a point where it's though like, all right, I can use that and I can communicate with that, I won't use it. And I can't back that 10 toes down because that's not me.
But you can back
So
completing
your significant other completes you.
My significant other.
So you're waiting for someone to complete you.
Yes.
Okay.
Not on
We
the
shouldn't air this
sense
because
So you accept.
not on a sense. Whereas though that, oh man, that boy will never be whole. Understand, I pay my own bills. Understand, I go to my job that I clock in. You feel me?
Place of worship,
Whereas
you do
though
all
that on layman's terms, that if you go from somebody's other standpoint, it's like, dude, you're you. You don't need. You already completed. No. To me, 10 toes down. I still like even right here, right now.
You still feel like that pinky toe existing around here.
This beautiful podcast right here, Chop It Up. I ain't needed in this, but y'all complete me because right now this is a connection that we got. Now y'all so man, dog, you can do this anywhere.
You can. I'm gonna tell you now. You complete this.
I appreciate it.
This.
No, because you trying to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Y'all saw the snippet.
I still love you though. I still love you. I still love you though.
Seriously, it's a lot of love and a lot of respect right here. And yes, completely, this does complete me because it's not. This is you. This is you. You right here.
How you going? What's up, the nigga on my episode, nigga?
My bad.
We got like 2 minutes left. You over here, what's up, niggas and stuff. What up, fam? I don't even know who you is, man. What's up?
No, that's Reese. Oh, you don't know.
I don't know Reese. What's up?
I'm over here in this faded Chop It Up.
We just chopping it up. This is cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's why is he fading.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, definitely faded right here. Yeah, after this.
You still got more in your cup.
Let's finish this. I apologize. I ain't mean to take over. Y'all attacked me, and I didn't know.
I attacked you. You felt attacked.
Y'all attacked.
It wasn't an attack. I was trying to understand.
Did you understand though?
I do. I just think differently.
And listen.
Complete me. I want to bring my man a whole woman.
And
not something that was dragged through other relationships. I want him to know that if anything happens and it's, if my man get locked up, he got a whole woman out here, not waiting for her other half to. That's just.
Listen, and I can say,
just for me.
Listen, salutes to you because I had someone.
I ain't trying to be a whole nigga. I'm trying to be a whole man.
Now, what I can say is he completes us.
Yeah.
I can say it, but he don't complete me. I'm whole. Yeah. I'm going to come to here whole. Yeah. I'm going to come here focused. I'm going to be in this, not just. Her
100% won't be 50%.
Right. We making 200.
We making 200.
And that's where I think a lot of relationships nowadays, these relationships nowadays, is that they don't consider each other. Each person is worrying about how their cup is going to get full instead of filling each other's cups up.
First, never just filling each other's cup. Come with a full cup. It's as hard as it is. And
right.
Y'all talking 100%. Y'all coming to the relationship with 100%.
I feel like
I'm who I am. This is what it is, and I'm gonna be this. And I'm not that I'm gonna not stray, but I'm gonna definitely compromise to make this shit work. But don't tell me my 100% equals 50%.
And I feel like these people come into these relationships half-assed.
Excuse me real quick. Are we still rolling? You still rolling? What? Can you say what you just said again one time?
My 100% not gonna equal 50%. I didn't come with a coupon.
Coupon.
Right.
Ain't no coupons in relationships.
God damn
Ain't
it.
no coupons.
I think that's a gem that people need to
Absolutely.
understand. You can't cut that out. You can't go in a circular.
No, you can't. You cannot cut me out. You're not going to belittle my value to what you think it is. I am 100%. And if my 100% don't fit with your 100%, then my 100% going to be a separate 100%. But if we come together, understand, no, it's 200%, baby. It's 200%. And I'm expecting us to not only rise to the occasion, but overcome everything. Because we 200%, baby. There's no reason why we couldn't. So when she said what she said, it made perfect sense.
It's just how I see it. I get what you're saying.
I respect that.
But
I'm with you. I'm with you.
And then, you know, people go into these relationships, you know, being half because they think that they're supposed to.
We're not going to do that.
I mean,
you're
the one that needs to be completed, sir.
First of all, you put the terms as far as half. Understand? You said you understood where I was coming from.
I do. I understand what you're saying. You're saying that someone else completes you.
Someone else completes me. So, but you can sit over there and say to yourself, like, I'm 100%, and I need to come with another person that's 100%.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But you sat there and said that what makes me 50%? What did I say that made me half?
You need to be completed.
Because in order for you to be 100%, you need another person.
So you put a number on completion.
Yeah.
I put completion being whole.
So mentally, you know, the 100%, A+ is completion.
I'm not worried about an A+. This ain't school.
Okay. But you say 100%. That's an A+.
So you feel like you can be complete and still.
I believe that whatever measures your 100%, whatever measures the best of you, like you say, oh my.
So the best of you is only half?
No, you said that. I didn't.
Ooh. On the next time, on faith.
Because when I sat there and I said, you know, I'm completed by someone else, you said half. You said 50.
But I want to ask a question. All right? I'm just going in one time. The key is becoming one. So you don't even say 200%, even though you're right. No, it's becoming one. Because when you and your woman or your man become one, y'all gonna move alike, think alike, cover each other, have each other back. Because you one.
But the one would have to be this, because it's not like you're completing me, I'm completing you. We're completing this, because us, the union.
Y'all put a number
but the union is one.
The union is one.
Period.
But to complete the union, it would take two. Now, if I'm not in a union, I'm not walking around here lacking. That's what I'm saying.
But you're putting the understand where I'm coming from, and on the same guidelines of what you're saying. The one, which is less than 100, all right, the one is making a whole. Because at the end of the day, when we say 50, it's because of half and half makes the whole. All right? You say, oh, you're not completed. Oh, you need another 50%.
And reason why I say half and half, because when you think about it, relationships, what people do is they'll come in and they'll put their best.
I'm not completed.
Well, let me finish, because no, I'm not going to tell you you're not completed, because I watch you come in and be a complete man every day. There's nothing about you lacking.
Respect.
Absolutely.
Nothing about you lacking. You might see it differently. I'll tell you now, you ain't lacking.
Respect.
When we'll get into a relationship with somebody, we'll put our best attributes forward, because you're dealing with another entity meshing with your entity. So you got your good and your bad, but we'll always put our good foot forward. We'll always put our good foot forward. And I feel like that's where it becomes where we got to either learn to let go of our bad stuff, or we got to realize our bad stuff is what made us. Now, in making us, like, I'm not going to say I'm not me, because I've been before this union. And I don't want to lose me before this union. My good and my bad have helped me get to where I'm at. I'm not going to say my bad is, it's something I've learned from, and stuff that I've also grown from. It's part of my maturity. And I don't want to let it go, because I feel like at this point, if I let go of my bad, where my maturity, I have to learn how to be with you to complete us.
You got to do that.
And with that, you start to see, like, and letting go of part of you and joining into a union, we'll let go of who you are to do this union. But when that union don't work out, how many people always fall back to my damn? I lost myself.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the one thing
completely.
I always preach to Danny, and I hate that I always stand on this, is that everything dies.
I hate when you say that.
But-
And I hate when I say it, but it's the truth.
But it is.
It's the truth.
Everything
But can I
dies.
say this? I have to say this. I'm sorry. I know that y'all probably. I'm the producer, but I just want to say this.
It's a.
So you don't
it's
see me, but
director's room.
I want to see you. Is that when we talk about
You mic that, bro?
union,
You mic
it
that?
does
Your
not.
mic's not on.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
You on? Okay.
It does not matter how much one brings to the table or how much they have when they got to the table. It's about becoming one.
Yeah.
Because when you become one, both of y'all gonna win. Because it's about both of y'all having the same thing.
Right, but y'all both evenly yoked.
But that's
yoked
what
is
I'm
such a
saying.
beautiful
It's the
thing.
evenly yoked. It has nothing to do with materialistic things.
Yeah.
No, that's
Right,
not again.
yeah,
Even
no.
100%, it's not materialistic.
Right.
It's literally
That's what I'm
the
saying.
attributes that you bring to the table. Like, all right, cool. I am good at finances, and you are good at spending money. Now let's make that work.
But hold on.
But that goes back to becoming a union one.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna drive. Somebody gonna navigate.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all
But
always
if you don't have,
ride.
but watch, if you don't have a good
I
navigator
don't like
and
that.
you don't have a good driver,
Clear.
y'all gonna crash and get lost. But when you become one and you work together, you're gonna get to where you need to go
Let me ask you-
faster.
Can I ask y'all both a question?
Sure.
Have
I'm
you
out.
ever gotten in a car and knew where you was going?
Always.
Have you ever gotten in a car someone else was driving and you knew where you were going?
Nope.
That's because of unity. Feel what I'm saying? You got in a car with someone that you was comfortable, you understood. Even if you got in a car with an individual that didn't have the driver license, that didn't have the proper means, you knew you was gonna be cool. That was
I've never hopped in a car and not at least know. I might not have
I
known
be
the
knowing-
trail that I was going, but I knew we
y'all
was going to
wanna- I need- y'all
Walmart.
wanna- Look, if y'all want to make excuses,
I know the destination.
But I hear what you're saying. I do.
I'm there.
But that's
I'm with it.
but that you got a point though. But then that's where a man needs to reinsure us as women. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes we might hop in a car and we know we get into Walmart, but now we want to argue with y'all about what road to go down to get to Walmart.
My brother's in the house. We ever go to a store with a female? She said, "We gonna go over here. We gonna get eggs." We go to the store. We get everything but the eggs.
We needed
You know what I'm
bacon,
saying?
cheese.
And we're not even mad because we know she's not going to get that. We done wrote it down, made a memo, put it on Facebook. Hey, I'm about to make this Friday to shop right to go get these eggs. I ain't coming home with no eggs today. We seen it. We wrote it down. It's a given fact. But we comfortable enough to take her that ride with our lady to know that this is what it is. You know what I mean? A beautiful segment, man. A beautiful
Yeah, you
conversation.
got your need to talk. We had our need to talk, and we talked. I like to talk. That's why I invite y'all every episode to just chop it up with us here, chopping it up and faded. Because we get faded while we chopping it up.
Yeah.
We definitely do. But we're gonna wrap this show up only because we are definitely over our time. I'd like to tell everyone, as I always do, how much I love y'all for tuning in and sitting in with us and everything. And eventually we'll start including y'all in the conversation too. Start making this a thing where it's more than just us talking, and maybe you could agree, disagree.
Could I, man?
Could you? Yeah.
Before we go off, if you got a question for Sincere, Sean Smith Flightsy at gmail.com.
Sean Smith Flights, what?
Sean Smith Flightsy at gmail.com.
Oh, I thought you had a whole different fucking persona.
Come, ask, man. You need a link to get us connected with Faded Haircuts, chopping it up.
Man, I'm on Instagram. You can definitely chop me up. Hit me at The Lofty Groomer, at The Lofty Groomer. Everything sounds the way it's spelled. And what about you,
First
Danny?
lady?
I don't
She
check
don't- she don't-
anything.
You can catch the first
So
lady
hit
at
them
Faded.
up.
F_A__D_3_D.
Listen, she might be modest, but understand too, she is very intelligent.
Very
She is
vocal.
very able to help you with hair growth, getting your hair situated how you want to.
Life
She'll
growth.
walk you through those steps.
She'll show you how to grow
Don't
your
let her be
life.
shy. Don't let her be
Don't
shy.
let her be shy.
I'm not shy.
Anyway, look, thanks for chopping it up with us here on Chopping Up. We got the first lady.
Danny.
We got my co-host,
Sincere.
me. Oh man, it was nice. Love y'all. See y'all next time.